obviously you're talking about motivating people, you're talking about doing the high-tech thing, and you also spoke about reaching groups of voters that maybe the Republican Party traditionally hasn't reached out there. Tell me a little bit about how important that is and how folks like the Faith and Freedom Coalition and then maybe some other surrogates out there in the media like a Rush Limbaugh, like a Sarah Palin, like a Glenn Beck and others can be part of that process.
Well, it's very important. I mean, if you go back and you look at the 2000 electorate that George W. Bush won, and you look at the percentage of the vote that was African American, the percentage that was Hispanic, the percentage that was youth versus seniors and was white, and you give McCain the same percentages among all of those groups that Bush got in 2000, McCain loses and it's not even close. And the reason why is because the electorate is more African American, it's more Latino, it's younger, and so if conservatives don't do better among young people, among women, and among minorities, over time, they're going to have a much harder time winning an election. I don't have the statistics right in front of me, but I think if you go back and you look at the election that Ronald Reagan won by a landslide in 1980, on Election Day 1980, the electorate would have been about 90% white. Today, that electorate is about 78% white. So you can't get elected by just winning white males. You've got to win young women, you've got to win minorities, you've got to win Latinos, you've got to win Asians. If you don't do that, just do the math. I mean, it just doesn't add up.
And you believe that the conservative message is a message that will appeal to these groups?
Oh, there's no question about it. I mean, look, young people, 18 to 29, what do they want? They want a bright future, they want economic opportunity, they want a job, and they want to know that this great country's best days are not behind it, but ahead of it. If you look at minority communities, those minority communities are more devoutly religious, more pro-family, more patriotic. They enlist in the military in much higher numbers than the population as a whole. And if you look at the small businesses that are started, particularly by women and by Hispanics, they're on the cutting edge of job creation. So I absolutely think our values are their values.
Thank you, Al.
Yeah. Good to see you.